Amid reports of Israeli forces operating close to hospitals in northern Gaza, we take a stock of the situation in the medical facilities in the embattled region. Our next report contains disturbing visuals. We advise viewers' discretion. Take a look.
She screams in agony as the nurse stitches up her head wound. The cries are unusually loud. The procedure is taking place without anesthesia. The 4-year-old can feel the needle jabbing into and crisscrossing every layer of her skin.
As a father, I wished that I would never hear my daughter cry like that. It makes my heart suffer. Her cries. I was scared that the pain would make her lose conscience, die, or that something would happen to her.
Procedures like these are not uncommon in Gaza's hospitals these days. Anesthetics in short supply are often missing. Other essentials are a rarity too. Nurse Abu Imad terms it one of his worst memories, moments that will haunt him for the rest of his life.
When we receive injuries which come in different types, we use sutures to close the wound and stop the extreme bleeding that the patient is suffering from. Mostly, patients find it difficult and feel excruciating pain when local anesthesia is not used.
Intense Israeli bombings have prompted an unprecedented influx of wounded people at Gaza's medical facilities. The horrors of a shortage of pain relief medication are a reality difficult to imagine.
Sometimes we give some of them sterile gauze to bite on and reduce their pain. We know that the pain they feel is more than someone would imagine, beyond what someone their age would stand.
Close to 11,000 people have now been killed in Gaza as Israeli bombings raze buildings to rubble. Thousands are internally displaced, nearly half the population. As Israeli forces tear through territory taking on Hamas militants. For weeks now, Israel has executed a total siege of the Gaza Strip. 2.1 million people are locked inside the territory. No food, no water, no medicines, and no electricity. It was only 12 days after the siege began that international humanitarian aid was allowed to flow in via Egypt. The territory's hospitals are still running low on medical supplies, and its doctors and medical staff are a shaken lot.
We were forced to operate on the ground and without anesthetics, while using simple anesthetics or weak painkillers to save lives. Surely this has its risks, but we opted for this option to save as many injured as we could.
The World Health Organization has warned of increased risk of diseases, disruption of the healthcare system, limited access to clean water, and people crowded in streets. A graveyard for children, as the UN chief put it. And amid all of this, there's no end to the bombing, no end to justifying the bombing. Israel says it has proof of Hamas operations in tunnels below schools and hospitals, and that's rationale enough for the onslaught. Murder of innocents has found a justification. Bureau Report, WION World is One.